I'm grand, and I am geared up for this particular show and this afternoon. What a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. What are you doing? What have you been doing? Are you involved in those things that really, 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 really bring you a lot of joy and you feel engaged and productive? And I'm getting ready to cough. Excuse me. Must be these lights. I'm Paula Andrea, and this is Mode of Cosmic Therapy. For any of you who have never seen me before, what I do in the next 58 minutes, I'm going to let life unfold as it will, with lots of coughs, evidently. Life is full of coughs and sneezes and runny noses and diarrhea and upset stomachs. You know, that's life. My point is, whatever happens is supposed to happen, and it does not upset me in the least. And that is a secret to life. Now, that is not to say that at times, me as well as you don't get upset, real upset. You know, Jesus got upset. He turned the tables over. And because those particular guys had turned his father's house into, you know, a den of thieves. And so he was very upset about that. More especially, probably because they were not conscious of the fact of what it was they were doing. He also cursed a fig tree. You know, so there are times that we will explode and we will act irrationally and we will get upset and be disturbed by the situation and events and people and circumstances that are surrounding us. That just goes with being a human being and learning this life and how it works. Hello, Mitzi. How are you, darling? Glad to see you. Always glad to see your beautiful smiling face. It brings me a lot of joy. And Sandy. Hello, hello, hello. Glad to have you on board, in board, and to board. Always at a moment's notice, running the things in the control room. I'm here at RTN television station in Raleigh, North Carolina, the city of Oaks. I love trees. You love trees. Well, you should love trees. You know, trees enable us to breathe. Oh, okay, what are we going to do? You know, I say a lot of things about, sometimes I say more than other times about how I might use astrology. I always use numerology. But I just don't ever know what I'm going to do. There is no plan in this particular sequence of moments that are passing by. But yet, in all actuality, there is a plan. Because before this dispensation of time has elapsed, something will occur. I have no forethought of it. I have not a premeditated idea about it, but something will occur. Wonder what that will be. I wonder how, why, when, where, and to whom all of these things will hatch. Something will appear on that board, those pieces of paper, as if by magic. But yet it will look like that I'm going to pick up one of these magic markers and go up there, and I'm going to contrive the whole deal, the whole event, the whole shooting match. But that's not true. That's not true. See, if I was in control of that and knew exactly what I was going to do, then I would be able to tell you exactly what was going to happen. I would be able to tell you which of those markers I was going to pick up, how I would stand when I walked over to the board, how I would be holding my face, what would be the pitch and tone of my voice, before I even started to tell you what was going to appear on that board. My point is, everything in life is constantly going on without our awareness. We are only superficially attached to what is occurring. And we are so blindsided by the things that we do in a habitual manner that all of the other things are kind of like filtered out. And that's why I wanted you to pay attention. Pay attention to the way that my lips are moving. Pay attention to the way that I'm holding my hands. Pay attention to the way that I'm crossing my legs. Pay attention to how I elevate my voice or decrease its tone and intensity. Now, you honestly believe that I'm doing all these things. You believe that I just switched. You believe, as much so in your own life, that you are the one in complete control of what you're doing, saying, feeling, and experiencing. Not so. You are able to ride in the vehicle. You are able to ride in the vehicle. But this vehicle that we're riding in is not who we really are. But we get so attached to it, so identified with it, that we look in the mirror and we even call ourselves me or I. And from those things do our problems begin. Because when we say me or mine or I, okay, then we start thinking that things belong to us. You know, these are my glasses. That is my book. These are my clothes. But this particular vehicle is going to go away from here. It is going to disintegrate. Okay? So how can that be yours? How can you own that? How can you call that a me? And how can you certainly say my? Can you stop it from aging? Can you stop it from getting sick? Can you stop it from dying? Can you? If you can, then you got something on me. And then I will take back all of these things that I'm saying. And why do I say these things anyway? Why in the world do I say these things? Because I have fun saying them. That's why. I enjoy so much sharing this information. I just love it. I just love it. So, it's for me. For who, Paula? For me. What is the real me? If I have a me, and you have a me, and Mitzi has a me, and Sandy has a me, and everybody else has a me, then it can't be my me, can it? Or, if I have a mind, and you have a mind, M-I-N-E, not the mind, then that can't be, I can't possess that mine either, can I? And what about I? I am sick. I am happy. I am mad. I am going to the store. Well, if I have an I, and you have an I, and he has an I, and she has an I, then it can't be my I, right? I mean, we're all I's, as we refer to ourselves, and we're all me's, as we refer to ourselves. So that energy that is within us, that is below what we're calling ourselves. You know, I could call myself Paula, but there are many other Paulas, and then there are Mitzies and Sandys and Sallys and Janes and Bobs and Robs and Howards and Grahams too. But what has that got to do with that energy, that divine expression that has no name at all, but exists below all of those assumptions and all of those names and all of those ideas. That is the energy we're talking about. That is the energy that we're learning how. Look at that. What is that? Some little teeny old piece of lint just flying through the air. See how you would think that is so insignificant. But that is not insignificant. That is not insignificant in the least. In fact, so much so, let me follow through with this. This piece of lint is bringing to us a magnanimous lesson in life during these minutes. This little teeny, tiny thing. This little thing. Like the nucleus of an atom. That little teeny thing is going to bring to us some undisclosed, unknown message. Now, how are we going to start with that? Because, there's that word, Mitzi. I say, don't use that. That's the last reason it is. Let's start with lint. You want to? Let's see how that little teeny tiny piece of, it was a little teeny tiny string almost, little teeny tiny, is bringing forth this message to you. Not me, not Paula, not I, but that lint, that little teeny tiny thing that you overlook and underestimate and certainly devalue during the run of a day. Not only lint, but all of those other things that you completely dismiss as inconsequential or unimportant. Nothing is unimportant. Nothing. Not a single solitary thing. But let us start. 12. 9. Oh, I'm using numerology for any of those of you who have never seen me before. Numerology, an ancient science, esoteric science, which assigns vibrations to these letters, to these numerals. And with this vibration, we will see that these letters are alive. In fact, they are flames of nitrogen burning within this page, a message, a pertinent message for me, for you, for the atmosphere, for the flowers. Hello, beautiful, beautiful flowers. Thank you for being here. 12, 9, okay, 14, 20. The vowels represent the heart. Mitzi told me not to write up too high because you can't see it. Can you see that, Mitzi? Okay. The vowels represent the heart of the word. There's a secret message hidden within words, just like there is a secret, esoteric meaning within you. A secret, esoteric meaning, secret and esoteric, hidden, same connotation within you. Something that you don't even know that you possess. I mean, you could have hints of it all your life because you do, but you dismiss them. Like that little teeny piece of lint. You dismiss it as if it's unimportant. You know, when a leaf falls on your car, you dismiss it. You wipe it aside. You get out and you step over a piece of paper. You dismiss it. You know, all these little things, they're messages all the time. And they're coming to you. And you walk around and you say, I don't know what, you say that a lot. I don't know. You do know. Pay attention. Pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to the formation of the clouds. Pay attention to how the rain falls on your roof when you're asleep. 9 is the heart of the matter. 12, 14 is 26. Is that right? We got a 46 going on here. Wow. Okay, we got 9, we got 46. That's going to make a 55 all day long and twice on Saturday. So we've got a 9. You've seen me do this so many more times. That's that energy. We come down. We come down here to earth to experience everything we're going to experience. All kinds of things. All kinds of things. First of all, in our relationships. You know, our relationship with our mother. We're going to have that first. And then from there on, we'll build the others. Okay, we got a 9. We've come down here to earth. Now, 46 is a 1. Is that right? Yes, it is. You add 4 and 6 together, you've got a 1. Okay? So 9 plus 1. All right? If this is us, if we are masters of divine essence who have forgotten our masters of divine essence, okay? That's what the word stands for. Mode of cosmic therapy. But we come down here to experience this earth life. That's the heart. That's our pulsating impetus to come down here. The personality of that piece of lint that just so graciously made its presence for me to be aware of is a 1. Now that 1 tells me that we are here to create, or that's what that lint is telling me, that we chose to be alive and we are going to do what it is that faces us based on either conditioning or authenticity. I use that word a lot too. But anyway, so 9 plus 1 is a 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. But when I held out this, it's a 55. A double 5. Double 5. 55. Move in your designated space. Okay? That's the first thing. Second 5. Learn from your designated place. Okay? 55. Move in your designated space. Move, move, move all through the day. Then you go to sleep, you're still moving.